I have been noticing ads on the radio and on the TV for credit counseling agencies that just drive me crazy. It's like a cat on a screen door, or like when one of my teachers used to squeak the chalk on the chalkboard, or when some really annoying, it just drives me nuts. The ad will usually go something like this. There will be some sort of a claim, and maybe they won't come out right out and say it, but they're going to try to imply that they are a government agency or that they're affiliated with some kind of a government program. They might even claim that, or once again, they don't always say it. They kind of talk around it, but they try to imply that they're affiliated with the stimulus program, or that they're part of some sort of a political consumer debt initiative. They might even try to either say or try to imply that they're running or working for a debt settlement program that was approved by President Obama. Run the other way. There is no government-sponsored debt settlement program that I know of. You know, a lot of them are also talking about, well, if you have debt of over $10,000, you have a right to settle those debts. You always have a right to settle your debts, and there's nothing magic about the $10,000 that I know of. I've sat and tried to research these to try to figure out what they're talking about. The closest thing I can figure is, unless you've got $10,000 in debt, you're just too small potatoes for them to be bothering with. They don't want to try to take unfair advantage of you. You're not bad off enough yet. Here's what I tell people who call me, who I don't think qualify for either a Chapter 13 or a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, or maybe if I think they'd qualify, I still think that they should be trying something else. I say, find yourself a non-profit debt counselor who doesn't advertise anywhere, okay? Find an old and established one. Find one that's been around since before 2005. A whole bunch of them sprung up in 2005 when the bankruptcy law changed and started requiring credit counseling. That meant that there was a whole lot of credit counseling business, and all sorts of agencies sprung up to try to soak up some of that business. Find one that's been around since before 2005. Those are the legitimate ones. And certainly that's been around since before the current recession. That's an indication of legitimacy too. The two that I recommend, and I've got links to them on my website, are Lutheran Social Services. There's nobody more sincere or well-intentioned, nobody who's more concerned about your best interests than them. Lutheran Social Services Financial Counseling. They call it LSS Financial Counseling. You'll find them if you Google them, and like I said, there's also a link on my website. Another one that I really like, and they've got an office out here not far from Ridgedale in Minnetonka on 394 with a Wayzata Boulevard address, is an outfit called Family Means. Family Means is a good old Minnesota nonprofit counseling agency. They're headquartered in Stillwater, but they've got offices all over the place, including practically across the street, across Interstate 394 from my office.